And we're live.
Yeah. What's good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ.
And this is the No Rhyme or Reason podcast, where we talk about everything.
Everything for no reason at all. Mess us all up. I gotta start Zoom too. I didn't start Zoom on time last time, and so that was part of the problem.
Okay.
So let this shit load and glitch out for like 30 seconds, and then we can give a sync clap.
Okay. Was the how did the lyric video turn out?
What
the
lyric
10
video?
minute 10 minute.
I haven't watched it. I'm gonna edit it today.
Okay.
And I'm gonna work on Honeysuckle Summer too. So I got two videos.
Our show was like
today.
on Sunday. I slept really hard.
Honeysuckle Summer, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do on stream tomorrow. Probably write.
Okay.
I got some records to finish, so I'll probably finish a beat.
I'm gonna be like, we could do a whole lot of 10 minutes.
On first glance, it's kind of trash, but whatever. It's content. I don't care.
Though I do realize they do like us talking about music. So that's the one thing that has been consistent.
Can you give us
they would not follow our last show.
Can you give us like 5 seconds of silence and then sync clap? So I can that'll help me see the difference. And we're live.
Yeah. What's good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ.
And this is No Rhyme or Tier List.
That's what it is?
No.
I'll just go with it.
It's No Rhyme or Reason, the tier list.
Got it. I'm using the first one. All right. Okay, everybody. So welcome back to the show, No Rhyme or Reason. On this episode, we are going to set our tier lists eyes on a different album. And it's going to be Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Last time we did one of Icarus Gray's favorite albums, The Cool. Is that right? And I'm almost forgetting what we did. And now we're going to do one of my favorite albums, Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z, released in 1996. It was his debut album on Rockefeller Records. Eventually got him signed to Def Jam, and that just kind of launched off his career. He had some pretty big features on this. One of those features you don't like very much, but we'll talk about that in a second. And and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the tier list and talk about that. But we got some rules for engagement. And obviously, I don't have those rules pulled up right now. And so I'm going to go find them really quick. Yeah, I failed on that one. Let's see. Opening all of my folders to get to the folder that I need to get to. Media. And here we are. Took me a while to get there, but I'm gonna open up this image so you can see it on the screen. And there we go. So both of us must agree on the ranking. We will default to the expert in a disagreement. The expert in this situation would be me because I've listened to this album like 10 million times. I have it on vinyl as well. The song length doesn't matter in our ranking. Skits are included, right? So we could just have a great skit and that can make it on the tier list. Sales and awards don't really matter. And this album really didn't get any sales or awards anyway, so that's what it is. It was completely underrated until Jay-Z released, I think, his third album, Volume 2, which kind of took him to the charts with the Annie song. So that's enough preamble. I really want to think. I really want to think about your first impressions on this record. Like, what did you feel about it? Did it change your life?
I realized, well, honestly, maybe a little bit. Just because perspective-wise, you just see that the way Jay raps and puts all of his thoughts together is just so futuristic. I don't think anybody could listen to Reasonable Doubt, and while the beats will show a certain level of I don't know what that was. While the beats can show a certain level of age, his flow doesn't. His flow is architected in a way that you can see. Architected. It's built in a way that you can see the consistencies of what he gave all of these rappers today. In the way I think that Rakim changed everybody's flow patterns from that help it to the ha 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 ha, that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that this album clearly has one of those, I'm rapping and talking to you. My metaphors are a league above. Punchlines are fun. I mean, even some of the lines can be kind of dated, but at the time, there's no way anybody was rapping like that to me. So it was an experience.
Word. Thanks for all of that.
Early preamble. Pre-ramble.
Pre-ramble.
Pre-ramble. Yeah.
So I feel a lot like you. This album is seriously futuristic. And I'm going to show you how futuristic it is when we get down to the last track. So everybody's going to have to watch to the end of this video because it's really, really important that you do so. And stick around for the entire kind of tier list breakdown. On YouTube, it's going to be much shorter, but on the podcast, this is the long version. So if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to check out the full episode so you can hear a lot more of our breakdown and you don't take our words so seriously. Because we say a lot more than what we do on YouTube. Trust.
Right. We are actual lyricists, so,
For sure. So you want to start
with
at
over
the top?
10,000 hours. Let's start at the top. Let's go ahead and get this out the way because I know what you're going to do.
All right. All right. So here is the first single. It's called Can't Knock the Hustle, featuring your least favorite R&B singer in the world. Huh? What?
You can skip the chorus. Just go straight to the bar.
No. That's the
Save
part.
some time, man. Just
all right,
saving time.
I'm going to skip this part.
So what, man? There's a bunch of Colombians coming in Friday. New guys. They said they got to keep. You make $5,000. People.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Jeez. Yeah. Rockefeller, bounce. Rockefeller, yo. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Philly. Shopping sprees, copping 3 Deuce Fever, yeses, fully loaded, yes. Bouncing in the Lex Luger, tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter, niggas can't fade me. Chrome stocks beaming, through my peripheral, I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Niggas is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any nigga intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup runneth, over with hundreds. I'm one of the best niggas that done it. 6 digits and running. of y'all niggas don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan DeMarco. Swear to God, don't get it fucked up.
That is a
I just want you to hear something.
Don't do the people like this. Oh man. So another thing, because this album also gave me, I'm just gonna ignore it completely. Gave a lot of connections to how deep he is in the culture. So that Don DeMarco line at the end,
Yeah.
they use in battle rap a lot, and I never knew where it came from because I hadn't listened to this album. So when I got to that point, I went, "Ooh, okay, I see." Because it'd be like Don DeMarco, Don DeMarco. When somebody says something hot, they drop it.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that before in like other YouTube videos and stuff like that. Don DeMarco. And I looked it up and I was like, what does that mean? But yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So futuristic,
So,
right?
like-
So like
Yes.
that puts him in that futuristic category like early on. So thinking about this song, just in and of itself.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with F as well. it
Really?
it's not that great overall as a record. It is a jam for the time. He is super futuristic on that, right? They're still using Don DeMarco to this day. But currently I can't rock with this. I can knock the hustle.
Chorus is just so like, the chorus is just so outdated, and I do love some Mary songs. So let me clear that up now before the internet does what the internet does. And someday we end up in New York and meet her, and it's like, you hate me. Like, no, I don't hate you. Just there's the 90s Mary, like on her solo albums, is fire. It's just there's this whiny quality that comes through sometimes, and it's just full blown on Can't Knock the Hustle. And like Jay-Z's flow is immaculate, always is on every song, which is also another thing I learned listening to this. Like there was no song where I'm like, Jay-Z phoned it in. Like, no, but that chorus is just
Yeah.
no,
I don't think
like
people are gonna like us because of this ranking though. It is what it is.
Well,
all right, so
good thing we didn't get the internet. Like,
yeah, for sure. Is there a delay? Is there a delay between
I don't
like what I'm
mind.
saying and okay, all right. I was a little concerned about that. Your reaction time to what I said at one point was like, "Oh, now I'm gonna laugh." So I was like really confused about that. I'm glad that's not a technological
I
issue.
was giving it some space.
Got it. Appreciate that.
Space.
Okay, so the next one, politics as usual. You ready for this?
Of course.
Was that purposeful space?
Yes.
You make it so awkward. Stop doing that. The audio recording is going to be really, really weird. It's going to be fine on video because I can close those gaps. But on audio, it's going to, like, unless you close those gaps, it's going to look like shit. Anyway, let's do this. Politics as usual.
You know how we do. Rockefeller. Forever. Catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan. Y'all feel a nigga struggle. Y'all think a nigga luddle. Hustle behind the wheel, trying to escape my trouble. Can't stop the greeting me. I'm talking sweet the keys, cursing the very God that brought this reef to be. My life is based on sacrifices. Jews like ISIS and fools that think I slip. You fuck around, you get your guys hit. They built me to be filthy on some eyes, do or die shit. For real, the price of leather's got me deeper than ever. And just think, winter's here. I'm trying to feel me, nigga.
Man. Man, that song.
Man, look.
That song is fire.
You go
So
first.
what do you think? What do you,
I went first.
if so when I listen to that, and right now it's really hard for me to like zone into the lyrics because I'm like doing all this stuff, but I just the way he impacts the verse and like cuts very deep. There's not any extra layers to his vocal performance. There's not any. There's plenty of room given by the track, even though there's a vocal in the vocal sample in the track. Like he says what he has to say on this verse, and it's so poignant. It's so straight to the point. It's so in your face, and it's so vivid of a picture that it just brings you into the record. So like Politics as Usual for me is probably an S tier.
I would have to agree. It's just
Why though?
the flow is just immaculate, man. Like, and the beat's better. Like, cause there's a sample with a good voice on it.
Oh man, we are never gonna be able to work with this lady. All right, let's go ahead and put Politics as Usual in the S tier. Ding. Well, why did I do my own sound effect? Here we go. So
Amazing actors.
next up, dude. Next up is gonna be a song. Yes. It is definitely going to be a song, and it's featuring Notorious B.I.G. It's called Brooklyn's Finest. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
We don't have to do this.
Okay, I'm reloaded. Jay-Z.
Skip.
Jigga, bigger, nigga, how you figure?
Yeah. Hey, yo, peep the style and the way the cops sweat us. The number one question is, can the feds get us? I got vendettas and dice games against ass betters and niggas who pump wheels and drive jettas. Take that with ya.
Hit ya, back split ya. Fuck fist fights and lame scuffles. Pillowcase to your face, make the shell muffle. Shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle, nickel plated. Sprinkle coke on the floor, make it drug related.
Hey, wait a minute. Can we break down that line? We're gonna shoot your daughter.
Yes, we can.
In the calf muscle.
In the calf muscle, which is Biggie used to say these lines that would be so against like all kinds of street politics in so many different ways. We don't go after your mom and the
You're
kids.
just violating.
That's the rules, man. Like, but he did it because he big. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that. But for me, obviously, it's an S because I mean, I'm not. No, listen, we know how I feel about Big. So,
Unfortunately,
don't cut that.
Unfortunately, I can't agree with that. For me,
Well, where we go?
on this record, I believe this is a C tier. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
It is a C tier because although this has historical value, right? This is recorded prior to Biggie's passing. And ultimately when I think about this record, like it's good for history's sake, but it's not the best record. It's just like a quick back and forth like we did on Pass the Aux, and like I'm not that impressed.
Link.
Yeah, I'm just not that impressed.
Okay. I can see.
How do you feel?
For me, I guess. I just.
What? I have no idea what's going on. So I would downgrade this from an S to a C is a huge downgrade. So like maybe a B.
B for Biggie.
B for Biggie. I'm glad we know how to use our letters.
Shout Shout out to Gracie's Corner if you don't know how to use your letters.
I'm gonna cut some Sesame Street in there for us. All right, so the next one, right? This is the infamous Nas record that was sampled from when Jay-Z did the takeover, and sampled the record, and didn't pay publishing to you. I paid somebody else for the publishing. So here we go. Dead Presidents.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Who wanna bet us that we don't touch letters, stack cheddars forever, live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death of us, me and my confidants, we shine. You feel the ambiance, y'all niggas just rhyme. By the ounce though accumulates like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show. You feel me? Factions from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Fuck 'em, they hate a nigga loving his life in all possible ways. Know the feds is bugging my life. Hospital days reflecting when my man laid up on the uptown high block. He got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback. Yo, still in all we living. Just dream about to get back. That made him smile though his eyes said, "Pray for me." I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully. Murder is a tough thing to digest. It's a slow process, and I ain't got nothing but time. I had near brushes, not to mention 3 shots close range.
I just had to let that ride for a second.
Fuego.
So you ranked first last time, so I'll rank right now. So when I think about this record, it is not in the top category of the records that I listened to on this album. And so ultimately, Dead Presidents for me fits into I would say like a B tier, honestly. Actually,
I agree.
I think it's gonna be A actually, because it's better than Brooklyn's Finest for me.
Okay, I would still agree with either assessment, because the thing that I think Jay-Z does with Dead Presidents too is something he did throughout his career, especially like when he did the Pump It Up beat.
Yeah.
If he gets on a beat that was somebody else's, which I think rarely happened really outside of like freestyles and stuff, it's his.
Yeah.
Like, I associate this with Nas because you hear it and you think Nas, but I think with what he said, like on the takeover, like the relevancy that came, I mean, now granted, it was later because like you said, this first album didn't do what other albums did. It still sold what it needed to sell for them though. But I think it just has one of those the cultural relevancy that it has stands tall because of his uniqueness on the track. Like, it's the invention of take somebody's track and make it your own in a certain way to me.
Bet. So I'm gonna move this up to A, and we're gonna stick it there. Bam.
Stick it there.
Ugh.
I don't know what. Well, man, my bad.
All right, so moving up next. Moving up next is "Feeling It" featuring Mecca. I believe Mecca's on the hook. That's who that is. And so yeah, let's take a listen.
Well, not 6 and forever. Rock a block, Rockefeller. I'm feeling it.
First of all, way better vocals than Can't Knock the Hustle.
Yeah.
It wasn't me this time.
If you feel it, I keep it realer than most. I know you're feeling it. Crystals are nice, I like the toes. I keep us feeling it. Bone crushers, I keep real close. I got the skill for this. On my back, the flyers closed, looking ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause life is still a bitch. And then you die, but for now, life, close your eyes and feel his dick. Since diapers had nothing to live for like them lifers, but making sure every nigga stay rich within my cipher. We paid the price to circle of success, they turn my mic up. I'm about to hit these niggas with some shit that'll light your life up. If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall cause everyone will be each other's crutches.
Cool. I mean, there's some lyrics in there that he still echoes to this day, right? Like, take care of your people, and if your people rich, you gonna be rich. So like, I feel that. No pun intended.
Is it my rank first? Am I right?
Yeah, you can rank.
This song to me is either an A or S, and here's the reason. Mm-hmm. So obviously we know that Lupe is my favorite artist. This is one of them songs that I know Lupe was listening to and modeled his style after. Because the chorus is like what I would consider like futuristic traditional Lupe. The way he raps on this song, and I can't remember which song is, because I meant to ask you this. What song is where he's like, I don't pray to God, I pray to Gotti?
I think it's The Evils. Sorry.
Okay, so I wanted to be sure before we get there. But anyways, this is one of those songs where I can tell that the artists that were listening to Reasonable Doubt, the lyricists that listened to Reasonable Doubt, the inspiration of like these kind of choruses where you took jazz and you made it hip hop. You made this huge meld of like this Jill Scott-ish kind of chorus, this soulful kind of vibe to it, probably like a predecessor to like Song Cry and all of these different things, and it just screams greatness. So I would say A or S personally.
Yeah, I can feel that again, and I'll put it in an A.
I see what you did
there. So we're gonna move on to the next one, and this one is one that we mentioned. I think it's The Evils that has the Gotti line. So let's check it out.
Can you save me? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder, can you save me? Secret society.
Sampling some Snoop Dogg.
God, I wonder, can you save me? Illuminati want my mind, soul,
Shout out DJ Premier.
Can you save me? I can't die.
Yeah, this shit is wicked on these mean streets. None of my friends speak, we all trying to win. But then again, maybe it's for the best though. Cause when they seeing too much, you know they trying to get you touched. Whoever said illegal was the easy way out couldn't understand the mechanics and the workings of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive.
Whew, that is that is one of my favorite lines on this record. Here's the problem though. I love this song, but I cannot put it in an S tier. I love this song, but I cannot put it in an S tier because there are other songs that I love more. That's the primary reason. What do you think?
Okay, well, bro, it's an S for me. I think my favorite song currently on the album, because when you're expressing the duality of the streets and everything, you know that that's a big thing for me. When you're talking about the ins and the outs of what it is to live in that. And I think he articulates it so well on this song. It's just, it's masterclass for me. But I can be argued to an A at least.
No, I think you've kind of convinced me. So let's move it up to S tier. Here we go.
Hey, I convinced the master.
You mean S? S.
I said I convinced the master. Oh. Matt.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here's a next one. So like this run in the middle of the record, or kind of the top middle of the record, is probably my favorite run of records. So let's go to the next one, 22 Twos, which is kind of like a skit, but yeah, it is also a record.
Gold, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Maria Davis. Dance, let me hear that little.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Y'all motherfuckers must have heard that track. Let's do it again. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes.
Nobody can hear you talking when we do that.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. With love gone. Check this out. Too much West Coast dick licking, and too many niggas on a mission, doing your best Jay-Z rendition. Too many rough motherfuckers, I got my suspicion that you're just fishing a pool of sharks, nigga. Listen, too many bitches wanna be ladies, so if you a hoe, I'ma call you a hoe. Too many bitches are shady, too many ladies give these niggas too many chances. Too many brothers wanna be lovers, don't know what romance is. Too many bitches stuck up from too many sexual advances. No question, Jay-Z got too many answers. I've been around this block too many times, rock too many rhymes, cop too many nines too.
All right. So the lyrical use of the number 2 here, I feel like is absolutely masterful. And that's why I feel like it gets an S tier. And we see this echoed again when his protege, Kanye West, drops 2 words on The College Dropout. So he's like paying homage, I feel like, to 22 Twos, which is like super impactful lyrically. So I would put that in the S tier.
And I'm gonna have to agree. The skit that's in the middle of the song is just hilarious, but also like adds this really just hip hop feel. Coming up and quote unquote freestyling, which is what he does, it's amazing because that was kind of like a reveal, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people at that point who didn't know his writing process had assumed, like that this was like it was just a play. You know what I'm saying? But then when you realize, this is real life. Fam does this. I think that's just art imitating life in the middle, for real, in the middle of this song. So it's fine.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the S tier. Yeah, you did. You agreed with me. Even if you didn't, I'm just gonna let you believe that. All right, so all right, so I'm about to be super biased on this one, and this is one of my favorite tracks on the record. So I'm gonna spin this a little bit longer.
Yeah, Rockefeller, we invite you to something epic, you know? Where we hustle out of a sense of hopelessness.
I had to hit him with the Dame Dash mode.
Through that desperation, we come addicted, sort of like the fiends we accustomed to serving. Where we feel we have nothing to lose, so we offer you, well, we offer our lives.
Gotta be holding bottles for this one.
What do you bring to the table? One watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Hoes that get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel wired like codeine. These days a rubber gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. My pain, which shit was quick to see. From selling cane to brains was fried to a fricassee. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my dog on properly. My squad and me lack of respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty. however brief. I know this game got valleys and peaks. Expectation for dips, for precipitation, we stack chips hardly. The youth I used to be, soon to see a million, no more. Big Willie, my game is grown, prefer you call me William. Illin' for revenues, grateful let me like Channel 7 News, round 7 Jews, head dead in the mic, forgetting all I ever knew. Convenient amnesia, I suggest you call my lawyer, I know the procedure. Block my body, can't trap my mind easily. Explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant, that's how we on it. Live at the main event, I better trip them out, we on it. Presidential suites, my residential for the weekend. Confidentially.
All right, my bad. I let that rock. Whoa. Did you hear that? I'm gonna pause for just a second.
Okay.
And go to the restroom really quick. There was some weird feedback in the line, but it's gone now.
Okay.
All right, so what do you think
where
about...
we ranking it?
I mean, automatic S, quite honestly.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. I wouldn't even go giving no space. But I think it's one of those songs, man. Like, when you hear that beat, you get that feeling. And also, so many of, like, the inspiration that so many of my favorite rappers get. So when the codeine line, you know, I'm up like codeine and everything. Starlito uses that. One of my favorite artists, love Starlito, and that was he has this song where he uses basically that line, and you know, because he was sipping on lean and everything goes, and it's just Insomniatic is the name of the mixtape, but it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those, like, seeing how many people he inspires.
Your sentences, man. They're not, and they're not. They're like, they're
run-ons.
Contractions.
That's all.
Yeah, they're run-ons. Yeah. I'm just like, and Insomniac, and yeah. Anyway, so I think you agree that it's in an S tier. I feel like this record is one of the ones that super impactful for me. As a lyricist, I got a lot from it. I love the Isaac Hayes that's sampled on it, and the sample that is used in here is like way deep in the record. So you have to listen to the record for about like 5 minutes to get to the sample. I think the original record is called Ike's Mood, and I used Ike's Mood for another record that I did on my first album, and yeah, use similar to the same. Like there's a sample like close to this sample that's used in this record that is similar to this one, but not too far. Fuego. Anyway,
this is dope.
Yeah, it is dope. So let's keep rolling through this. We won't play as long as sections on these records. And this next one, Ain't No Nigga, featuring Foxy Brown.
Fox Brown. I keep it fresher than the next bitch. No need for you to ever sweat the next bitch. With speed, I make the best bitch see the exit. Indeed, you gotta know you're thoroughly respected. By me, you get the keys to the Lexus, but no driving. Got your own 96 something. The ride and keep your ass tight up in Versace. That's why you gotta watch your friends. You got to watch me. They connive and shit. First chance to crack for bank. They'll try me. All they get is 50 cent francs and papayas from the village to the telly. Time to kill it on your belly. No question. Have more black chicks between my sheets than Nexus.
I'm fine. Her.
Say sex is
Friends that tell me
try but love.
Bitch, wifey, nigga. So when you flip that coat, remember the days you was dead broke. But now you styling, I raised you, basically made you into a dawn flipping weight, hair on and shit. You know the pussy is all that. That's why I get baguettes, 5 carats and all that. From Dolce, Gabbana to H. Bendel, I'm ringing bells. So who the player? I still keep you in the illest gators. Tailor made.
All right. You can go first.
For me, I give it a C. Only because in an album for lyricists, this is one of those. This is the single, and so I'm doing the same thing. Well, I'm doing the reverse of what you did on the Cool, which I think you liked the majority of the singles at S Tier. But for me, it's a great song. I just don't consider it as, even though it has, one of the Dawn daughter, Foxy Brown, on it.
Yeah, I think it's super lukewarm, if not kind of cold. So I'm a little challenged between C and D right now, and I'm probably gonna go with my gut and put it in a C.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Friend or Foe.
Yo, I just came from outside. It's crazy money out here. We can sell weight, but it's just locked down. Rapper? Yeah. Damn, that's skinny nigga on the boat. Rapper telling me I can't get him. I'm doing what I got to do.
Check one, check two. Said you know what to do. Primo, Coke Crush when I give it to you. Friend or foe, yo, state your biz. You tend to know? There it is. Me, I run the show. Oh, and these kids don't like nobody coming around here fucking with they dope and shit. You enterprising though, and I like it. But fuck with the big dog, Joe, I gotta bite you. Look, it's out of my hands. And you getting money round here, it's not in the plans. Don't hop your ass out of that van, head back to Kansas.
All right. I can already tell where this is going. I feel like this is a D for me.
Really?
I was
at least gonna give it a C because it's one of those.
The beat is is everything, but like this is a D for me. Tremendous silence.
You asked me something?
No, I said it was a D, and yeah, I just said it was a D.
C. Because I thought it was rapidy rap.
The conversation.
Man, I looked away.
Fell straight off.
It went. Listen, I thought you were still going, so I'm like listening. I checked my phone real quick, and yeah.
Yeah, so we got to come to it.
Y'all.
We got to come to a consensus. Is this going to be a C or D? You going to default to me or what?
I'm gonna default to you.
All right, let's go D.
Real quick thing for those of you who may be listening. Just a quick thing. I also think we should just talk about our favorite albums because cutting this up gets so weird for them to and I do want to have an episode for it, but I just
mean audio wise?
I'd rather. Yeah, because audio-wise, it's just weird.
I don't know. I think it's fine.
You think so? Okay,
yeah,
well, if y'all like it, let me know down in the mints. The mints. That's what I'm gonna start calling them.
The mints. Okay.
Let me know.
All right. So here's Coming of Age. Jay-Z's, right. Jay-Z's right-hand man. It's Blake. All right, let's see.
Yeah. Come experience life as we know it. As some of you should know it. Yeah. Place. I know his blood boils, he wanna run with me. I know this kid'll be loyal. I watched him make a few wins to cop his little sneakers and gear. Then it's just enough for re-up again. I see myself in his eyes. I move from Levi's to guest of Versace. Now it's diamonds like Liberace. That's just a natural cycle. Nobody wanna be like Michael where I'm from. Just them niggas who bounce from a gun. We out here trying to make hard white into cold green. I could help shorty blow out like Afro Sheen. Plus I could relive my days of youth, which is gone. That little niggas peeps. It's time to put them on.
Hey, chasing crackers, you wait to push a cord, disturbing the peace. Life could be better like my man reclined in plush leather seats. And selling weight, I'm selling 8, bull 16, trying to graduate to push a quarters, y'all. I ain't gon' sweat him, I'ma let him come to me. If he give me the nod, then these niggas gon' see. I'm tired of being out here round the clock and breaking day and chasing crackers up the block for my pay. I'm staying fresh, so chickens check. I'm trying to step up to the next level, pushing vets through the jets. Diamonds reflect from the sun directly in your equilibrium and stunned. I'm waiting for my day to come.
All right. I see where the hair is coming through. It's when I'm playing stuff.
What I said.
Oh man, this is where we're gonna like hopefully just disagree. I am.
You don't like Bleak?
I'm gonna put this at a C.
You don't
and
like
it has
Bleak?
nothing. It has nothing to do with Memphis Bleak. Like I love Memphis Bleak's first album, but this like I get the purpose of the song. But for me, I can't put it in the S tier. It's not better than all the records that I have up there in S tier. By far.
Let's average to B then, because I think it's still one of those good features. It's not a bad feature, but I don't think it's on like because it's not. I think it's above just a single to be a single, and it never came out.
But there wasn't that many singles on this record anyway.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but anyway, that B. Oh my gosh, I did not want to do that. All right, so here we got 4 more.
Let's get
Cashmere Thoughts is the next one up. Let's take a listen. Channeling some pimp energy.
If I had your hand, I'd turn mine in. As far as I'm concerned, if I had your hand, I'd cut mine off. Man, you know, man, I'm just dealing in whole money, you know. Grab that dime.
Carry like a hymen when I'm rhyming with remarkable timing. Caviar and silk dreams. My voice is linen, spitting venom up in the minds of young women. Mean thoughts to think thoughts type similar. Might you remember? My shit is cold like December. Smoother than Persian rugs. Cashmere chromosomes make the nigga jigger. Jay-Z lethal drugs. 18 karat gold pen. When it hits the sheets, words worth $1 million like I'm rapping them through platinum teeth. I got the great blue palm, you've been warned. Cause all beef returned, well done, filet mignon. The dawn, smell of dawn on my breath as I yawn. When your hoes try to corner, bro.
Alright. So I'm gonna immediately tell you that like this is a C for me.
Oof. I can see it. I can feel it.
You can?
I can agree.
I'm surprised by that.
The
because
flow
like,
is... Why are you surprised by that?
I'm surprised by it's just awkward pauses. I'm surprised by that because ultimately, like, it's just a rap, right? It's not really a song. It has a premise and it has an idea, but it's just a rap. It's not a song. So
I see why you think I'd be like, because you know I love the rapidy raps, but nah, like I do like well orchestrated songs, and plus to me, the one like 22 Twos is better than that, and I mean there's no real chorus on 22 Twos to me, so
right.
I think it's like a better execution of just rapping.
Cool. So I'm gonna put this in the C block. Next up, Bring It On, featuring Big Jazz, Sauce Money. So some early collaborators of Jay-Z.
Hey, Purse, rack him up, man.
What you betting, Big?
Bet same thing. Hey, yo, I had
Yo, you got the thing. What's up with JK?
Broke ass.
Fucking talking that comeback shit like they cooking crack. Shit, I ain't frontin'. All I want my pockets green like Slim. Keep our pockets full. To the shop when I ass in, we swing. You cling, we do our thing and bring sling and ding-a-ling from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn to Beijing, East Coast.
Post is hostile, colossal, money flaring like nostrils for drug dealing apostles. Al Pacino down to Nino Brown. Me, Jay, and Primo got it sold across the board like Pacino. Teflon, make sure your jammy is full, cause I heard Sammy the
Arrow, I cream, I diamond gleam, high post like Hakeem. Got a lot of things to drop, Brooklyn to Queens. I gotta keep my steam, niggas wanna try to hem my long jeans. Uptown fiend for Jay-Z to appear in the scene. In the meanwhile, here's some dope for y'all to lean. Liaison for days on end, money make the world go around.
Whatever, nigga, Farfig Nugan. Record get polished, banking dollars with the commas. Banging bitches out the Bahamas on hides.
Farfig Nugan.
Nah, we cry nada, not father, fry hotter. You die gotta fuck with me, witness manana. Absence of malice in my palace. Call cousin now Dallas, trigger finger with the callus. Tip scales for mail to keep these niggas off balance. Yo, frequent stops to OTB, you feeding me. Steamer nigga scheming on a wrist action with the gleam.
All right, so you take this one first.
So for me, because I couldn't see who the features were because I just like listened on YouTube or whatever. This gave strong Wu-Tang vibes for me, even though there were no one from the clan on this record. Initially, I was like, "Oh man, he got the chef Raekwon on here. That's fire." I'm like, "Wait a minute, that's not him." So for me, it's a B or an A because this is just it's a nice feature to where the features don't fall all the way off instead of like Farfig Nugan. Like it's such a New York, you know what I'm saying? Like it has that vibe. Are you looking up Farfig Nugan?
Yeah,
it's Farfig Nugan.
I just want to see what's happening here.
It's a car. Yeah.
Wait, what? It's a car? Oh.
Farfig Nugan.
Yeah. What is it? It means
Farfig Nugan.
Driving enjoyment in English. And it's not a standard German term, but a neologism. Okay. All right. Not sure what that means, but okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that right there. What it is.
So yeah, I got a A or a B.
Man, I don't know.
You
how
don't
I
like them
agree
features,
with
do you?
that. I'm not a fan of just. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this one.
Expound more. What is it that you? Is it the features or is it just the song structure?
I think overall it's not as impressive as of a song, right? It's not. Okay. It doesn't pull me in as much as other things do, and so that's concerning for me. Like if you can't draw me into a record the way these other ones do, and I could argue that these things have less song structure than Can't Knock the Hustle. You know what I mean? If we were talking traditional song structure, Can't Knock the Hustle has a lot of it. But in this album, the traditional song structure doesn't really doesn't do this album well. And even though this doesn't have as much, it's sort of like ultimately the execution could have just been one level better. And so I don't know. I'm feeling like a C.
I know what we can go there. I'm fine with that. But I also kind of get where you're feeling this album in terms of it being one of those favorite albums. But I also get the thought process because I think what would have made this album even more classic than it already is just in general would have been if Jay-Z had set the structure of telling the story like of his life, like how he does on a lot of his other records that might just be a record, like a song. Mm-hmm. If this had been structured like a Good Kid, Mad City, where he's telling a story of just his life, not from start to finish, from start to success or whatever, I think it would have given more. Like songs like The Evil's Politics as Usual, 22 Twos, Can I Live? Like if you put 22 Twos in regards to like, I went to one of these rap nights, rap ciphers or whatever, trying to push the CD for Rockefeller or trying to get stuff together, I think it might have made it a little bit better. If that makes any sense.
No, I got lost halfway through, but we're here. We're here now, and so I'm gonna put it in the C. All right, 2 more. Regrets. Triangles.
OPM in third person, I don't wanna see him. So I'm rehearsing with my peoples how to GM from a remote location in the BM. Scoping the whole situation like damn. Metamorphic as the dope turns to cream. But one of these buyers got eyes like a Korean. It's difficult to read them. The windows to his soul were half closed. I put the key in, pulled off slow, hoping my people flee in. Chink try to knock the only link that tied me in. Coppers was watching us through nighttime binoculars. This time they got us on tape, exchanging dough for dollars. Make me wanna holler back at the crib of the sauna. Praying my people bailed out like Time Warner. Awaiting call from his kin, not the coroner. Phone in my hand, nervous, confined to a corner. Beads of sweat, second thoughts on my mind. How can I ease the stress and learn to live with these regrets this time?
All right, I'm gonna let you go first. I gotta look something up real quick.
For this song, I have it at a B for me. Mostly because it's one of the songs that I think I would listen to kind of get myself together about like living with no regrets. It lives in my mind the way that Mirror on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is. And I just think it's just a great song. Like, not to pause or make bad video, but it's a great song in the sense that it just feels good.
So you said where?
B.
I'm leaning towards a C as well. Or not as well, but definitely not as well, but I'm leaning towards a C. Let's see. Could it fit into a B? Could it be about a coming of age or Brooklyn's Finest? I think it's deep, and it gives you a lot of insight into his mindset. It is a little bit more personal as far as a record is concerned. So yeah, I think B. It warrants a B.
Hey, look at me changing the minds of the youth.
You mean B?
Yeah. Look at me changing. Oh wait,
you said A. Anyway,
no, I was. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah. So hold on a second. So before I play the last one, I was looking for some lyrics on here, and I'll talk about this after we play it. Air Force. There we go. So yeah, into this refrain, and then on the third verse, on Memphis Bleek's verse, I believe, is what I'm looking for. Hold on. So the refrain, and then the outro. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play those two parts, and I want you to hear what I'm looking for.
Cause my tool is the truth. Can I live? All my chicks, pigeon toes, stand bow-legged like a bulldog. You know what I mean? Can I live? All All the CeeLo champs, 2 green dice and 1 red. Stop the bank and roll head, y'all. Can I live? So all my niggas who drink Hennessy straight.
I'm gonna run that back just a little bit.
Bow-legged, all my niggas with the all-white Air Force Ones and black guns, stacked ones, y'all. Can I live? All my chicks, pigeon toes, stand bow-legged like a bulldog. You know what I mean? Can I live? All the CeeLo champs, 2 green dice and 1 red. Stop the bank and roll head, y'all. Can I live? So all my niggas who drink Hennessy straight, top mixtapes and sell weight, niggas. I got the feds sending me letters cause I'm schooling the youth, but they can't lock me down cause my tool is the truth.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward just a little bit.
I just got to have. When I catch up to these fiends, I'ma knock them on their ass, not to brag. Sometimes I look at my life and laugh. How I think about school when it taught me not to grab. When I back out, let one out, let the barrel turn. Holla at you faggots, that is my block to burn. That crap. What you want, nigga? What you want? What you want, nigga? Can I live?
So all my niggas that hold coke and they bubble coat, trying to win with the construction teams, yo. Can I live? Or USA? All my chicks that strip, boost. Go to the store with the doobie pin still in. All my chicks with the credit card scams. 2 kids, 1 job, and no man. All my chicks getting that wash.
This is a funny part.
Welfare check. All the mommies down me best, alright? Yeah. All my niggas rocking them fitted caps, trying to get at this rap. You know what I mean? All my cats with open cases, big cars and no license. I like that shit. I see
This
y'all.
is the one.
All my niggas that say pause after they say some fucked up shit. Rock on,
That's why this song was crazy to me. So I misheard the song before. I thought he said all black Air Force Ones for a second earlier, and that's what I was gonna get at when it was talking about futuristic. It was like all black Air Force Ones, but I misheard that. And then the pause thing, like, yo, it's still going to this day. So it's kind of like he can lock on the things that are gonna be like super important and impactful to the future.
Was Goody Mob already out?
I don't know.
Because when he does the CeeLo champs for Green, I was like, is that where CeeLo Green got his name?
I have no idea. I have no idea. So where would you put this?
The second one, I mean, it doesn't hit the same way as the first one does, so I can't S it. So I'm like, I gotta beat that thing because it's still a good song and it's funny.
Yeah, for the cultural references, I don't know about that, and like ultimately as a record, like this just sounds like a tacked on bonus track. So I'm gonna go with a D.
Yep, they came out a year before, so I think he did a CeeLo line.
Oh, okay. So what do you think? Can we go with
I said B. Oh, we can go with D.
Go with
That's fine.
Oh, that's a full on down.
We can go with D. We can go with D.
Bam.
Like I said, it don't hit me like Can I Live? And it's one of those like you did a 2 way too early.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So ultimately, that is it for this one. Reasonable Doubt was released almost to the date. About what is this? This is, I can't count. 96, 2006 is
10 days, 14 days, 14.
I'm counting years. 96, 2006, 10, 20.
We are bad at math.
Yeah, about 20. What?
22 twos.
26 years. 26 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't count.
No.
Is it what?
Oh, we're in 2022. It'd be like 24. Or no, because that would be 30. Nope. Good God, I'm so bad with math. It's 26. You're correct.
26. All right. So, all right.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, we should go ahead and fail ourselves for that one. All right, so that is about it for this particular episode. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen now, and hopefully Icarus Gray can get out of his phone, and we can actually exit this this show.
You can. I was just waiting till you finish that last one.
What have you been working on?
Listen, a couple things. I have to share them off air. But if you enjoyed this video, consider going and doing your own tier list. If you disagree with us, let us know down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, hit subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you can be notified for all of the videos that we do at No Rhyme or Reason. If you want extended content, there will be a link down in the description for the full episode if you need more. You want more? We'll give you more. A 1 and a 2. That is so off. No. Let me get my bag. I'm listening to Jay. I gotta get it right. A 1 and a 2 and peace.